Hello, I'm Mamta Sagar, a poet from India writing in Kannada language. Why do I write poetry? Why do anybody writes poetry? So I come from a language tradition which has celebrated poetry and which has a very long tradition of poetic traditions. And all through, I have seen that poetry is a very strong tool in a society, in a given society, in a given historical time juncture. Because it has the functions of poetry, or poetry has been used by people, citizens, the marginalized, to voice their resistance, to speak their voices, to challenge the authorities or the state. Poetry in India has different forms. Bhakti is a very important form of poetry, which is devotional poetry. So, in a way, I have realized that these devotional poems are written by lower caste, lower class, and women since long. And devotion is again a guise wherein you can talk about your body, your sexuality, your resistance, or your questioning of the authorities or the state. Apart from all these, poetry is a special medium. I'm very comfortable with this medium because it is also a medium that challenges one who deals with it. Everything that you write cannot become a poem. Then what becomes a poem is the question. There isn't any special form of poetry that can be called as the perfect form of poetry or perfect way of writing poetry, because there isn't a perfect way of writing poetry. Writing poetry depends on your background, your experience, and that background and experience is so diverse along where you belong, what language do you speak, what tradition does the language have, what poetic tradition the language contains, and your geographical, cultural spaces that you come from. And therefore, there isn't anything called a perfect poem. But there are forms of poems because every language has its own musicality embedded inside. It's important for a poet to tap that. And in poetry poetry is full of metaphors. So every metaphor has its own embedded meaning, which is most of the time conventional and traditional. And as time changes, it's important for us poets to break these meanings and reconstruct new meanings into the metaphors. Otherwise, our identities embedded in a society or in a marginalized space remains as it is. Through poetry in India, we have been talking about various things. At present times, we are questioning the state, questioning the notion of citizenships that have been put forth by states, and there are many protests that are going on, and poetry is being used. Translating poetry is yet another very important activity that we need to be engaged with, and I have been actively translating a lot of poems, writing poems around whatever is happening in my country at this point of time, where freedom of speech is being a threat. So, as a woman, as a poet, as a person writing in Kannada language, for me, poetry or the craft of making poetry, weaving poetry, etching poetry, chiseling poetry, everything is very important. The process is something which I really, really enjoy. Because, my poems doesn't happen at one go. I keep working and reworking on it, and sometimes it takes the form of a performance. Otherwise, for me, the poem never gets completed. It could change along time and content or a given issue. So, for me, why do I write poetry? I write poetry because it is like breathing. It is one of those senses that keeps you alive. The day you are not able to write poetry, it is the last day for one to live through. Writing poetry is very important at every juncture. At the same time, reading poems, translating them into one's language also strengthens our craft of writing poetry. And I really don't know. If I had not written poetry, I don't know what I would have done. Because I can't imagine myself not being able to write poems. So poetry is my cup of tea. And yes, I would always want to write poems. And it's a very big tool for me as an woman, as an Indian woman, writing in a regional language and living in these times. Thank you.